All right, I think I'm live. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. There you go. That's me clearing my throat. We'll see if we get kicked off today. Last week I got kicked off for inappropriate content for some reason, even though I didn't even do anything. But anyway, it looks like there's one or two of you out there. So once again, hi, I'm Sean. I'm the worship pastor at Bethel Community Church, and it's good to have you here. Every Tuesday morning, one of my favorite things that happens throughout my week is that I get to hang out with our seniors ministry on Tuesdays, and I get to lead them in a hymn sing time. And so with the COVID-19 world, we're unable to do that, but I still like to sing these hymns, and so we've been singing them live every Tuesday morning at 10 a.m. And I got to scoot out by 10:30 because I have a meeting that I need to be at through Zoom with the rest of the staff. But so we're going to get started here in a second, but I do hope that things are going well for you. I think the one thing that's brought me encouragement the most over the last few weeks is just being in God's Word. I have more time to be in His Word, and so in the last 4 or 5 days I've been doing some devotions through the book of Jeremiah, hoping to do Jeremiah and Lamentations next in my personal life, and so I hope that that's something that you guys are making yourself available to, is reading God's Word. Remember when we lived in a world where we were just longing for more time, and now we have it, so what are we going to do with that time? So I think we're going to go ahead and get started with some of these songs, just making sure that we're still going here. I think so. All right, here we go. We're going to get started. To God be the glory, great things He has done. Jesus. That's kind of a fun one. It's good to kind of start our morning off with those really high-pitched songs. I don't know if you've ever noticed this, but whenever, sometimes people say that, Chris Tomlin sings so high or other people sing so high I can't keep up with them. Try opening up a hymnal. Try opening up a hymnal and singing from the hymnal. It's super, super high, and we used to be able to sing parts and stuff like that. But anyway, so here in Chicago, it's spring, but we had snow twice. the last week, I think it snowed twice. It was unbelievable. It was kind of cool, literally cool, and I don't know, however else you use the word cool. It was kind of neat to see the snow, but at the same time, spring is very desired by, I think, so many people here in Chicago. Anyway, this song kind of has that idea of how God is king over all of his creation. So we're going to sing the mighty power of God, and how we can look at all the stuff in creation. You can see the tulips popping out of the ground and the buds coming out of the trees, and they all declare something about who our God is, the one who is ordering all things from his throne to come alive. And what a picture of newness of life, new creation that we can walk in as well. So here we go. I sing the mighty power of God. I sing the mighty power of God that made the mountains rise, that spread the flowing seas abroad and built the lofty skies. I sing the wisdom that ordained the sun to rule the day. The moon shines full at his command, and all the stars obey. I sing the goodness of the Lord that filled the earth with food. He formed the creatures with his word and then pronounced them good. Lord, how your wonders are displayed where'er I turn my eye. If I survey the ground I tread, or gaze upon the sky, there's not a plant nor flower below, but makes thy glories known. And clouds arise and tempests blow by order from your throne, while all that borrows life from thee is ever in thy care. And everywhere that man can be, thou God art present there, while all that borrows life from thee is ever in thy care. And everywhere that man can be, thou God art present there. What great hope we have in that. As you see the flowers coming out this spring, or maybe just the dandelions, remember what Jesus said in Luke 6, that you can look out on all those flowers of the field, and yet not one of them has been clothed in more, in the center of God's attention than his children. It says not even King Solomon was arrayed like one of the flowers of the fields, and yet God cares for the birds and for the flowers, and so most certainly he cares for us. And so our hope is in that, an ever-present God. In times of trouble, when the tempests rise and blow about like a world filled with coronaviruses, we know that he is ordering all things from his throne. And so our hope is in him. Our hope is not found in anything else. So let's go ahead and sing about that. If you have a hymnal, hymn number 406, you probably don't, but it's called My Hope is in the Lord. My hope is in the Lord, who gave himself for me and paid the price of all my sins. Calvary. For me he died, for me he lives, and everlasting life and light he freely gives. Not because of what we've done, no merit of my own, his anger to suppress. My only hope is found in Jesus' righteousness. For me he died, for me he lives, and everlasting life and light he freely gives. And now for me he stands before the Father's throne. He shows his wounded hands and names me as his own. For me he died, for me he lives, and everlasting life and light he freely gives. His grace has planned it all. His grace has planned it all. 'Tis mine but to believe and recognize his work of love and Christ receive. For me he died, for me he lives, and everlasting life and light he freely gives. Kind of a fun one to sing. I love that song. Kind of encapsulates the whole gospel message. My hope is in him who gave himself for us. It wasn't because of any merit that we bring.